BO2, some Call of Duty Black Ops 2, playing some dominations. Time on the map raid using the golden type 25. Joined a little bit late here. We're losing by 6 points, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. But man, this golden type 25 looks great, doesn't it? So I wanted to make this video kind of discussing my last video. If you didn't check it, you missed it. You might have missed that. I put it up at noon today. There's a link at the end of the video. You guys can check that out. But I want you guys to watch this one first. So I reset my stats here in Black Ops 2, and that's what the other video was. It was just me showing me resetting my stats. And a lot of people are wondering why I did this. You know, why would you do this, Nero? I mean, you've got diamond submachine guns. You know, you're prestige master. You have all your classes, and you know, it's not as if my stats were bad. Like one of the arguments you see is like people reset their stats because they make it to a high level or something, but they're not 100% satisfied with their stats of how it got there. You know, when people like first start playing, like maybe they'll hit, I don't know, 5th prestige or something like that, and they'll have like a 1.2 KD or something like that, and they're like, well, I've improved a whole lot since I originally started picking up this game, so I think I'm going to reset my stats, use my prestige token on fresh start, so I can reset my stats and see how good my KD would be now, because it's obviously you evolve as a player and whatnot. That wasn't really the reason. I mean, I think I had like a 2 KD and like a 3 win-loss or something like that. I mean, my KD and my win-loss both dropped a whole lot since I hit Prestige Master. It's because after I hit Prestige Master, and this plays into why I reset my stats, I haven't been enjoying the game as much. And I'm not doing this to complain or anything. I'm just saying, like, this is how I am. Like, when I do anything in life, really. When I do anything in life, it needs to go towards something. Here's an example. NCAA football. You guys play that? Maybe Madden. Maybe that might be a more relevant example. But the football games, Madden or NCAA, whatever. When I play NCAA, right, I do a franchise. Well, it's called Dynasty in that game, where essentially you take a team, and that team, it's your job. You just play with them. You do what you can to try and make them a better team. And I took UMass, which in the game of NCAA 13, the University of Massachusetts is the worst team on that game. And I picked that team, and my goal is to make this team good. So all I do, I do my best at recruiting. I try and get the best recruits in that I can, and I play every game in the season. I try to do my best every time, every single game, because if I can get good stats, like let's say I get this quarterback in there, and and that quarterback has a good touchdown to interception ratio, I want to get him as best stats as possible. So the next season he'll improve a whole lot in his overall. Games, things like that. I like games where the things I do kind of like mean something or kind of go towards something. And here in Call of Duty, like after I hit Prestige Master, I just wasn't enjoying the game as much because the only thing I had left to go for was like camouflages for my guns. You see that connection interrupted right there. I think I should hint this. I had some internet issues lately. Like I'm just lagging a whole lot. And you'll be seeing it in this gameplay. Like my hit detection will just be really goofy. And you'll be like, how did he not kill that guy? Or you'll see it and be like, wow, that took a lot of bullets to kill. Just because I was having connection issues. But back to what I was saying, yeah, if I'm not working towards something, I don't enjoy it as much. And since I hit Prestige Master and I wasn't ranking up or anything like that, and the only thing I could focus on was actually the camos of my weapons, which kind of plays into the fact that I have a golden type 25 here, it just wasn't as fun for me. And I reset my stats because, not because I thought my stats were bad, just because I want to rank up some more. That's basically it. If I'm ranking up, if I have a set goal to work towards, I have a lot more fun with the game that way. And I think a lot of you might be in that same boat. I know Wings of Redemption's in that same boat. He's talked about a couple times. Oh, triple spray right there. You guys know you like that. Triple defend on B, pretty nice. But that's just how I am. If I'm not working towards something, it's just not as enjoyable. That's just how I am. And so I decided to reset my stats. I'm playing with subscribers a lot, and my new stats are ridiculous. I'm not sure what I'm going to go towards. Some people like to set goals for themselves, like, in terms of a KD or win-loss. For me, the goals I set are more or less just like ranking up and stuff like that. Maintaining a decent KD and a decent win-loss are kind of factoring in it, but I'm not sure what kind of standards I'd want to hold myself to if I would decide to hold myself to a standard at all. Like right now, I'm sitting at, I think my KD is a 4, and my win-loss is like a 3, something like that. Which sounds like, oh my god, 4 KD, and it sounds like I'm trying to push it. I'm acting like it's not a big deal, which a 4 KD is a big deal, but it's not a big deal in the sense that, I'm level like 30, and I'm always playing with a full party, and I already know the game. So it's not as if I had to learn the game while maintaining a 4 KD. I know the game rather well. I think it actually works out really well too with the personalization DLC the Black Ops 2 just dropped. I think that was a really cool thing because I had all these things, right? I had diamond camos on my submachine guns, which took for freaking ever, especially the Chicom. If you like the Chicom, more power to you, but for me, I freaking hate that gun. It does not work for me. I dislike it a whole lot. So getting that thing gold was just miserable. But I had diamond submachine guns. I had gold here for the Type 25. What other guns were there? There was the MTAR, the FAL, the DSR, the XPR, the Ballista, the KSG, and the Remington. I had gold for a bunch of guns as well as diamond submachine guns. I got rid of all that. And some people are like, "Why would you do that?" Which in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Damn, I went through all that stuff, man, to get those diamond guns. I'm just getting rid of them." But whatever. It's not a big deal to me. After a while, anyone who has diamond camouflage on their guns, or anyone that has gold camouflage on their guns, they'll tell you it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't that big of a deal. And after a while, you're actually bored of it. Me personally, you guys have seen from me, I won't even use my diamond camos half the time. It's just because I'm tired of it. It's just I'm bored of looking at this camouflage. I want to mix it up. Which that's where the personalization DLC comes in. It's pretty neat how it just comes in, and it's seemingly perfect timing because Treyarch seemed to not really advertise this whole personalization DLC at all. I had, I do YouTube, man. I have my finger on the pulse of the whole Call of Duty Treyarch Black Ops 2 thing, and I had no idea this thing was even coming out. And I actually reset my stats the night before the DLC dropped, so perfect timing, I guess. Not too often that'll happen in life, by the way. Perfect timing is not usually something you'll see, but I think it all worked out in the end. And I guess the question for you guys is, will you consider resetting your stats? Now, I'm just wondering. It is the first time I've ever done this. I've played on different accounts and whatnot, but this is the first time I've ever taken the time to reset my stats completely. And I wanted to record it. That's what I showed the video earlier today. And the reason I showed it is because I wanted to record it so at the end of Black Ops 2 I can kind of look back and like I said, I'm one of those guys that I like everything that I do to kind of go towards something. At the end of Black Ops 2 life cycle, when Modern Warfare 4, God knows whatever game we're going to be coming out with next, I can look back and see how many total kills I had in that game, how many total wins I had in that game. It's just something, I don't know, I'm kind of a numbers guy. What can I say? I like sports, and one of the reasons I really like sports is I'm a numbers guy. I'll sit there and talk sports with you all day on Twitter. It's just, I don't know, I'm a numbers guy. It's a fun thing, I guess. But the gameplay is going to be wrapping up here. We got about 30 seconds left in the match. And this is a pretty good game. I joined in late. I think I lead the lobby in kills. I'm not entirely positive. This was recorded, mind you. I guess I should cover on that as well. You're going to be seeing kind of mixed gameplay from me in the near future. You're going to be seeing gameplay for when I was Prestige Master, as well as gameplay since I reset my stats. They're not going to be in a specific order. They're just going to be in whatever order I decide I want to upload the videos. But you will be seeing different videos from me depending on where I'm at. And that was some good hit detection I had right there as I get shotgunned. But let me make my little screen a little bit bigger here because I can't quite see because my monitor's not that big. But once the kill cam's over, I'll be able to show the final score, and hopefully you guys all enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully I explained a little bit things for you guys. So let's see here. Final score of 44 kills and 6 deaths. I would think it's a pretty good game. 7 captures and 13 defense. Pretty good gameplay overall, and that's joining late. I wasn't exceptionally late, but I joined late nonetheless. So hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hope you guys found it informative, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys want to reset your stats. I'll say from experience, it's pretty fun. It is. Then again, if you're not Prestige Master, I wouldn't recommend it because what was the point? You're still ranking up in the first place, right? Unless you want to reset yourself and see how good you can get your KD and your win-loss and whatnot. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please don't leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.